Hello everyone, welcome to Stable and Scale, one of the place where you can learn and share wisdom. I am Lakshman. Today we are gonna see everything you need to know about using Azure Free for your learning. So without wasting any time, let's get started. For using Azure for free for your learning, Microsoft has providing you a concept called Sandbox. Sandbox is the environment where you can use free for your learning. What the things you need to do is you need to have a Microsoft account first for getting the Sandbox. Once you have a Microsoft account, the thing you need to go is my docs.microsoft.com on learn. Once you go into the learn, they will provide you a lot of models and concepts where you can test it out for with based on your learning. Wherever you can see there was an exercise file on your task, it via you can able to activate your Sandbox. I don't see it here. Let's search for some models or some learning paths on this Microsoft Learn portal. Let's search for it. I'm gonna search with Azure. First, you need to have a login. First, for opting in into this Microsoft Learn, I selected Azure and selected for a developer and beginners. Then we can have what subject you need to have, so and modules. So let me search for web app. You can see host a web app. There was an exercise here creating a web app in the Azure portal. If you click this exercise, it will load up a sandbox for you. Sandbox can be only one sandbox can be activated at one point of time. So if you click activate sandbox, the sandbox will get start and review your permissions. Once the permission is got reviewed is completed, okay, so it will go with your sign in for Microsoft Learn Sandbox, where it is domain learn.docs.microsoft.com. If I accept it, it will have access to my Azure account, so it will create a directory for me, and then it will create a subscription which is called a Sandbox subscription. Within the subscription, whatever you are creating, it's free, but it will be a limited point of time, which is until you complete this model. For each and every model, if it is as some exercise specifically in that model, you can use the Sandbox for creating the subscriptions where you can use it. So this Sandbox is activation or activated, and its time is 4 hours, and you can use only 10 Sandbox per day. So if the Sandbox is got activated, what I need to do is just go for the Azure portal, just portal.azure.com slash on Microsoft. So I will need to log in with my credentials. Once the credential is gone in, okay, you can see this is the Microsoft Learn Sandbox, which creates a new directory for me, which provides me access for learn.docs.microsoft.com. So where whatever I do here, for the 4 hours. It's no bill, literally. So you can just go and you can just have this subscription. You need to select. So what that this task is about creating a web app. So let's do this web app. Then there was a default subscription called configuring subscription, which is actually free, and there was a default storage account will be created per each uh, sandbox which is being activated. Okay, you can see this is the option you need to select, and I need to give a unique name. um, Learn Azure free. Let me zoom it. Learn Azure free with the stack. What's okay? This is the .NET 3.1. Let's go and select .NET 3.1 LTS with Linux. In Central India, and there will be some subscriptions. And what they asking you is to change it to the F1 plan. Let's pick up a plan. F1 dev and test. So just make it Central US itself. And I need to select apply. Will be certain restrictions where you can create, and certain options. So then I will create review, but the SAQ is free, so I can just go there and create. Once the creation is done, it will take for a few minutes to get it complete. Let's go there. Oh, so it started. Deployment is published. So you can see I have started creating my web app here, and we can just continue this model. I will have this model in the description, so you can continue from this. So likewise, you can create a lot of sandboxes for you to learn Azure. And if you have any FAQ, some certain things, you can check out this URL for FAQs for sandbox, what you need to have, and what are all the things you can able to use it, and how to use it, where you can activate the sandbox. It provides you a subscription, and it is only for 4 hours. What happens is after the model is get completed, the subscription will get being closed, so that you won't get in those any resources which is created in the subscription. Okay, so whenever you have need to do some practices or some kind of theories on the stuffs, you can just go with this option and just go with the sandbox subscription, and you can start using Azure for your learning. Don't this use this subscription for productions, that's for sure, on any purposes. Just only use it for subscription, where you can learn how to create it, how to configure the things, and what are all options available for any kind of creation. Either it is a web app, or it is in a storage account, or it is in some kind of app service plans, or MLs and other stuff. The sandbox is available for all the everything which you need to create for Azure, in Azure. Okay, whatever the topics is there, you can just go with these options. And if you go into some containerization, publishing, diagnosing, all the topics will be there, so you can just use wherever the exercise comes there, that it's lined up with the sandbox exercise, sandbox. don't forget it. Okay, so that helps you to check whether this model has some practical options for you to create the sandbox for your learning. Okay, so once if you going through this process, you will get a lot of levels and you will get lot of options for writing your ASET examination, which is Azure examinations. You will get some vouchers and other stuffs. So that's it, how you can use Azure for free. With this, you can learn Azure for free using Sandbox. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and click the bell notifications on so you won't miss out any new video. Until then, I am Lakshman signing off. Enjoy coding.